Brand. Now you talked a little bit about that through your journey. So you had the cultural differences that you saw at your previous two companies.
Yeah.
And now I guess you're creating your own brand and culture. How powerful or not is a big franchise brand?
Personally, I think that the big brand or the big franchise, it is important for part of your journey.
Yeah.
And it's definitely important at the beginning because you're a no-name possibly, and you're coming into an industry where a huge amount of trust is involved, so you need to be able to stand behind the brand or have the brand standing in front of you saying, yes, at XYZ company we have this many salespeople, at XYZ company we do this. But then there becomes a time in your real estate career that it actually becomes an X, and you cross over and you outgrow your brand and you become the brand, and people come to you because you're a trusted name. And they come to you because someone else has referred you to them, so it becomes the Cat Campbell brand or the Mitchell Wilson brand, and that's what becomes the important part to it. It's no longer that it's because you work at Harcourts or it's because you work at Bailey's or whatever the brand is around that you're associated with in your areas, because you've outgrown that and people know you as being Cat Campbell in real estate, or I sold my house with Cat, or here's Cat's number. It's not that they go, here's Cat's number from XYZ company, it's that they give you a name, they talk about you, and so you just outgrow that brand. But at the beginning I definitely think they have a place. And then
So I've heard this saying, people list with people, or people deal with people. It sounds like that's sort of a little bit of a belief behind it.
Absolutely, yeah. People choose to work with people, and it's like you say, they list with people. They want to work with you. Sometimes in the brand, there would be instances where I would go to a listing and they would say, "Hey, you work at this company. I don't like blah. They're not going to have anything to do with selling my house or whatever. This is about you, right? You're going to be looking after me. You're going to," and it's like, yes. And that again is that they're calling to your brand as Cat Campbell, or your brand as Mitchell Wilson. They don't want necessarily the brand, they want you. So people list with people.
The pros and cons. I guess a brand behind you can have a lot of power, but also it comes with a lot of baggage, as you mentioned
it does.
before.
Yeah, and it comes, dare I say it, with a lot of cost. And then you start to wonder what that cost is when it's you that's generating the work, it's you that's generating the listings that are coming in, the relationships that you're building, that's all yours. But then, sometimes the franchises and the brands talk about, that's my database. But it's not a database, it's a collection of the relationships that you've formed over the years, and they will choose to go where they want to go.